guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, let's just start off. I am doing my first video with an external microphone because I feel like on all my other videos, like the sound is just off. I don't know, and it bothers me. And I was like playing with the sound settings on my camera, and then I just decided, you know what, I need to buy an external microphone and see if that helps. I did do a little like test video, and I think it's gonna work out. It sounded okay, so I was like, let's just go ahead and film and see what happens. So I'm hoping that for the duration of this video that it does do well. If it is a little off and I end up uploading this and it is bad, I do apologize. I'm working on it. I am learning. This is a learning process for me, and I enjoy the learning process. I just, you know, don't want to subject you guys to too much awfulness. I don't know. So anyway, so let's just, you know, don't mind my hair either. It's just a little everywhere. We're having a moment, and that's all right. So today I figured, you know what, why not? I've got like all these other things going on. I'm like having all these indecisive moments. So I was like, you know what better way to treat that kind of day than to go in and test out the long-awaited Aurora Struck palette by Colourpop. So I did not get this palette the first go around. I had to wait for it to come back when they restocked it, and then I put it in my basket, and then I got all these other palettes, so it's been sitting there waiting. But I think I've almost been hesitant to use it because if you go a couple videos back, I used that little blue velvet palette, and I was really extremely disappointed in that palette. And I was like, you know what? Prior to that, I did like their, was it multi-chrome liquid shadows? I don't remember if they were duochrome or multi-chrome or what. I did a video with those, and I just was not impressed. So in that blue eyeshadow video, I was like, you know what? I was like, if this Aurora Struck palette is not it, then I'm just going to have to give it a break with Colourpop. So I'm kind of like hesitant because I'm like, oh no, if this is bad, like I'm gonna be kind of sad, because generally I loved Colourpop's products and I have a lot of older products that I still like. I will say I had one product that got really nasty. I was so excited to get Silly Old Bear, the Super Shock Cheek highlight, and I used it, and I'm not really sure what happened. So I used it a couple of times, and when I went back, probably like, I don't know, the 5th time I used it, I opened it and I was like, ew, why does it look all like broken up? And it has this awful like chemical smell to it. And I'm like, that is the first product I've had from them do that. And of course, like, I loved this highlight. It's so pretty, and I love Winnie the Pooh. Who doesn't love Pooh Bear? I mean, some people might not, and I don't know why, but, you know, that's your business. So anyway, I've just been a little hesitant because I don't want this palette to be bad. But anyway, I've talked enough, so I'm going to go ahead and use this palette today. So if you want to see what I do, then just keep watching. I don't know if I want to do 2 different colors. I mean, this is a large palette, and typically with the larger palettes, I do 6 times 5, so 30 colors. Normally I do 2 looks. I'm really feeling this color right here. I'm really into like the lilac-y color. I kind of want to see this color. You guys know me and my shimmers, but I also want to see like how these greens do. But then I'm like, ooh, a nice blue. This feeling wavy color is really pretty. So that's what drew me into this palette. So I don't know. Let's just roll with it. I'm going to start off with my Morphe E30 brush, and I'm going to go into Bucket List. It's just a nice neutral color for me to use as a transition shade. I don't know why I can never say that word. It's quite soft. So just be careful when you go into it that you're not getting it into like every other shadow. And underneath. Hey, so far so good. Just a nice light color. Let's see. I think I want to go in with this No Sleep color. It's a very pale light, almost like a pinkish purple. So what would that be? I always get lilac and lavender confused. I think it's lilac. Lilac's the one that pulls more pink. I might totally be wrong on that, but we're gonna go with that color. And I think I want to pick that up on this Morphe M433 brush. Not me busting out different brushes. I have so many brushes that I don't use. So I was like going through, and I believe this is it looks like this is a natural hair brush, which I'm not too big on that, but this has got to be like one of my early on brushes that I purchased. You guys see that? I wonder if it just showed all that shadow. I didn't tap it off. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Is it mixing with that tan to make it more like a gray? I'm just going all through the crease. I mean, that looks exactly how I think it was gonna look. I'm gonna bring it down here. Like that. So I'm gonna go in with this Colourpop E27 brush, and I think I want to pick up, you know what? I'm gonna go in with this Ionosphere color. It's a dark gray. Now I'm gonna put that right here in the crease. And on that outer portion, my eye. Okay, so that's not looking patchy, so this is a good thing. I mean, that's a dark color. It is building up in intensity. See if I can blend it out just a smidge. I'm gonna go back in with that prior brush. Gotta soften that edge. Okay, all right. Thank you. This is a good thing. Or is it? This might have saved me money if I didn't like it. All right, let's get into some of these shimmers. I think what I want to do, I want to use quite a few of these. So I think I'm gonna go in with, do I want to go in with this? I don't know. I think I want to go in with this color here. Dynamo. Let's see. I'm gonna pick that up on this Beauty Bay 207 brush. Let's see. And I'm gonna go in next to, oh, okay, all right. All right. I am liking that sparkle. Okay, thank goodness. That does look pretty. It's got a lot of sparkle and glitter to it. But it also seems like it's, let me swatch this. It feels very chalky when I go into it. So there it is on my hand. So I put it there on my hand. Oh, focus camera. That's it on my hand blended out. So that's actually like a deep purplish color. Oh, but it feels chalky, so it's more like just this like darker matte color with a lot of sparkle in it. So I don't feel like that's a color I want to get wet. But I mean, that is pretty nice nonetheless. It's like super sparkly. Okay, that's interesting to me. But it's very interesting that blended out, that's what it looks like. So there's just the swipe with the finger swatch, and that's where I just went over it and blended it out, and that's what it looks like. Okay. I'm gonna clean that brush off, and I'm gonna go into, I think I'm gonna jump over here to this Solar Vibes color. I think, I don't know, let's see. It wasn't picking up too much onto the brush. Ooh, well, that's a nice big chunk in my eyelash. So I'm gonna pick that up with my finger, and let's see. So that's what it looks like. It's chunky. It's definitely sparkly, shimmery, glittery. Let me see what happens. I'm gonna pick that up and I'm gonna get it wet. I'm gonna pick it up on the brush. I'm gonna get it wet with my Morphe Luminous setting spray. It intensifies it a bit. Yeah, look at that. That is so pretty. Okay. So far, I am super excited and thrilled. This color is interesting, this matte color. I don't really understand. I'm going to pick a little bit more of it up, and I'm going to go over where those two colors meet up so I can try to get a blend. It's just a very interesting color. How it's like this flat matte, but like so sparkly. And I am getting fallout, but I am being super aggressive on my eye right now. I don't mind the glitter that falls down, it's just when some color comes down. Is that patchy? It doesn't look patchy. Like when I pull my eye up and actually look at the skin, well, maybe a little bit right there in the crease, but that's okay. That's nothing earth-shattering for me. And I think what I want to do is I want to go in with, ooh, what do I want? I think I'm going to go in with Borealis. I'm going to squeeze this baby into this inner portion of the lid. That's pretty. Okay. Nope. I kind of want to bathe in this. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, this really like turned around for me. I am so excited about that. Okay. Thank goodness. I'm gonna get it wet. You need to use the right side of the brush. So it's like this, it just has like this iridescent shift to it. And then these just have more of like the shimmer and the sparkle. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that prior color, that Solar Vibes. And I'm just going to tap that over a little bit where those two meet up. Leave it like that. They blend. I'm going to go back over those two colors just to get a little bit of a better blend there. Like that. And then I think, what do I want to do underneath? I don't want to take away from it. I'm going to put a little bit more of that dark color here in the inner corner. That kind of rubbed away, and then I'm just going to blend it out a little bit. Honestly, looking at this palette, I'm kind of at a loss for what I want to do underneath the eye. So I might end up just going back in. No, I lied. I think I'm just going to go back in with that dark ionosphere gray color. I don't want to get too crazy. I don't want it too blown out, but I'm gonna go just on the outer portion of the eye here. With that color, and then I'm gonna go back in with that prior brush. And pick up a little bit more of that no sleep color, that really pale lilac color I used in the beginning. And I'm just gonna soften the edge with that. And then I think what I wanna do is go in. I'm gonna pick up this Solar Vibes color. I'm trying to get it on the tip of the brush. And I'm gonna get it wet because I already know what it looks like wet. So I'm gonna get it wet, and I'm actually gonna use that to try to connect down. So I have that inner corner color there, and I kind of want to just attempt to bring this Solar Vibes color across. And I'm looking down so I can open up more of the lid space, like under my eye. Let me try this. I don't think, I'm gonna pick that up on a flat definer brush and see if I get a little bit more payoff with that. Yeah. Just to get more of that stamping motion. Oh, that's pretty. I'm gonna go in with that very first brush that I used that neutral bucket list color on. And I'm really just gonna go around everything and just soften that edge. So I really like that. It's shimmery, it's sparkly. Yeah, absolutely. Possibly, like the way I'm looking, it's looking a little patchy right there in the crease, but you know, that's a gray. You know, honestly, sometimes my eye is dry right there too, but again, it is in my crease. I'm gonna pick up, let's see. I'll pick up that deep shimmery dynamo color. And I'm gonna fill in the space with a little bit of that. Yeah, like that. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the other eye. I think I wanna go in with, there's a lot of grays over here, but I think I wanna go in with this night sky color over here. It's like it looks like a muted green, but it has shimmer in it. I don't know. I'm gonna use it as my transition shade. I'm gonna try it because I feel like I would gravitate towards that looking more like a matte. So let's see. I don't feel like the shimmer is gonna stay. Yeah. It's got like little sparkles in it. I'm gonna bring that underneath. So that blended out nicely. It's a very muted, like sage green is what it looks like to me. I don't know. See how there's shimmer in it? Yeah, it definitely does not look like there's any shimmer on my eye. So, you know, that's a little obnoxious. Like, why even bother? Why even bother trying to play it off like it's gonna be a shimmer color? And it's not. It definitely is not. I'm gonna go in with Phenomenon. I'm gonna pick that color up on this Morphe M433 brush and tap that off. Just going on the outer corner and buffing it inward. I'm actually kind of glad this is more muted upon first application, and then you can build it so it's not like a super harsh color, but in the fact that you could put it on really light and not have as much, so it's got it's buildable, you know what I mean? So you can have different depths of colors, and sometimes that's nice when you're working with colors, because you can almost make it look like you have this multicolor look on using one eyeshadow, because you can go on fairly light and then work with that shadow and build it up. So I'm going to go back in with that prior brush with that like sage green and soften that edge. It is blending out. Pick up that brush again. And I just want to deepen up a smidge more. And I brought it in a bit, so I'm going to leave that like that. Oh, you guys should already know where I'm going with this look. You know I'm going to go in with this color. The In Orbit. I'm going to pick that up. It looks like a shimmery, like emeraldish green. I'm going to pick that up on the brush. This is a Morphe M124. And I'm going to go right out here. Ooh, okay. That looks nice. I like the sheen to it, that shimmeriness. And that actually has really nice coverage. It was building up nicely. I'm gonna leave that like that. Put that one down. And then I'm gonna go in with Arctic Fox. I'm gonna pick that up on this another Morphe M124 brush. This one doesn't look too shimmery, but let's see. It's not like chunky glittery. Oh, that's pretty. I'm gonna go over that first color, or that prior color I should say. That went on really nice. The coverage is nice. I am thrilled. I am happy with that. Thank goodness. And now I'm gonna go in with High Latitude. This color looks so pretty. It looks like it's got like a green undertone, but more of like a but it's like a goldish, not like yellow goldish. More of like a, what's the word? It's hard to explain. Let me swatch it. Let me see if, ooh, on my finger it does look very silvery. Okay, so on camera and like that, it looks very silvery. No goldy undertone there. So let's see. I'm gonna pick that up on this Morphe M124 brush. And we're gonna go right here. Wow. Look at that color, and that went on so nice. So my camera shut off on me because it's turd. It gives no warning. So I'm just like chatting away, but look how pretty that color is. It's so pretty. I have no idea where my camera shut off. So I think it caught me doing this. So I just put in that High Latitude color. But I was saying that it went on so nice. Like I haven't even had to get these colors wet. Like they've applied so well. Look how pretty that is. To complete the look, I'm gonna kind of do the same thing underneath. So I'm gonna pick up this Sigma pencil E30 brush, and I'm gonna go back into that Phenomenon color because I don't want this color to get too out of hand, too blown out. And I'm going to bring that color down here. Right up on this lower lash line. And I'm actually gonna come up here and tie it together because I was missing a little bit out here on the corner, but now I know what I'm doing. I want to connect want to connect that. So I'm going to leave that like that. And then I'm going to take one of these Morphe M124 brushes. I'm going to go into that In Orbit color, which is like that darker green that I put in here. I'm going to look down. To open up that space, I'm going to bring that color in, and then I kind of want to pick up some of this Arctic Fox color, which is that lighter green right in here, and put that right up in here. And then take a smidge of this same color, that High Latitude, and put it there in the inner corner. Wow, that looks so nice. Except for this little bit I got way down here. That's okay. I'm just going to bring it down some more to connect those two into my crevice of my eye crease. So yeah, it's all good. I'm very animated. See, like I just scrunch up all my skin around my eyes. Anyway, so I really like that. I am going to soften this edge a smidge and go ahead and do some eyeliner, some mascara, and possibly some lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the finished look. I really like it. Here's the green eye. And here is the other eye, more like a purpley, pinky, whatever, gray. And then here's both of them. Let me close my eyes. Hopefully you can see all of the glitter and shimmer and everything delightful. I just went ahead and put on this pair of lashes. I really don't know. Maybe these are Sweet Pea. But I thought maybe they were a more, because I don't know. So it says it like this. So there's a more, and then there's Sweet Pea. But they're this pair here. So is it the name like directly behind them? So would it be Sweet Pea? I don't know. Anyway, I had them in my, I have 2 of those sets. So I took the ones out of the other set and just used that one to actually show you what the lashes look like. I love them. They're super short, but yet they're like full, so I really like them, because I'm probably gonna take my contacts out and put on my glasses. For my lip, I already had the NARS Orgasm like lip gloss on, because my lips are feeling a little dry, so I already had that on. But then I went ahead and used the Rick and Morty, the Rick Hologram lip kit from Glamlight. I really like this deep purple color, but it's not super intense because I already had something on there, and then I just did a little bit of the pencil and like blended it out and then put the lip gloss over top, and I actually like it. So yeah, there's that. So let me zoom out. So I am so thankful. I am so thankful that this did as well as it did. I'm super excited. This is how I know like Colourpop shadows to perform. And that excites me because I was like really discouraged after my last 2 videos with like Colourpop products. So I am really happy that this did as well as it did. I'm intrigued by like these lighter colors, but slightly like annoyed because they are very muted, but they show sparkle in them. But when I swatch them, that, you know, because they're more of a matte with like a shimmer in them, it does the shine, or goodness, the glitter doesn't stay. Like, it literally does not stay. So that's kind of annoying. It's not the same with this color though, because like this color down here is a dark one and has some shimmer to it, and I felt like more of that stayed initially. So maybe, I don't know. Let me see this Great Earth color. I mean, it's slight. So that's what I just swatched right there, that Great Earth. So you can see a little bit of that sparkle through there. Yeah, you can. I just didn't get that with the other ones. You can. Okay, so maybe you can. I did not get that with this one out here. So let me swatch that one. I am really running out of room. Let me do my other hand. I don't want to misspeak. Yeah, so when I swatched it on my hand, can you see the sparkle in that color? But I'm telling you, when I put that dang color on my eye and blended it out, there was no shimmer to it. It just looked like a muted sage color. Like, I'm not even kidding. Even looking back at it now, I do not see. So that's a little deceiving because, you know, swatches on your hand aren't always true to the color that comes off with a brush. Let's just face it. So anyway, that's my only little gripe with that. But otherwise, I really like the palette. I'm really excited about it. I really like the differentiation in the shimmers in here. There's a lot of options, a lot of different looks that you can do. Yet there's some nice neutral colors, so you could keep it nice and easy. I mean, just these 3 colors alone would look nice. Transition shade, this on the lid, and this in the outer corner to deepen it. You know, and again, with a lot of these, I know people get discouraged, but again, you know, I usually look like that, or look, you know, in that kind of scenario. I've talked about that in prior videos, how if like you look at a palette and it speaks to you, you can look out and you'll pick out these colors, and usually you can visualize like the quad together around throughout the palette, or yeah, throughout the palette. So again, here it is. I assume it's still available. I have not looked. It is available. It says it's $35. I would definitely try to get a coupon. I know a lot of people probably have a 10% off coupon code, or wait until they do one of their sales. Yeah, so if you are going to get it, I'd definitely get it on sale. But if you're thinking about getting it, I hope this video helped you decide whether you wanted to or not. Again, I'm not disappointed in it. I'm very thankful that it did as well as it did, and I think this is one that I will pick up again to use, especially when I'm doing like a really quick, easy, soft eye, because I don't wear anything too intense to work, so I gotta dull it down a little bit, you know. It's just, you know, the nature of my job, and you know what I have to be around and whatever else. So anyway, enough about that. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I appreciate everybody who has subscribed. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whenever you're watching this.